Thank you for joining us. I'm Meg Flack, co-president of the League of Women Voters of Ohio, a nonpartisan organization that's been dedicated to safeguarding democracy for over 90 years. And for the past 40 years, one of the League's top priorities has been redistricting reform. We know that redistricting lies at the heart of our democracy, and the key to that is that voters choose their politicians, not the politicians choose their voters. So as part of that ongoing effort in our commitment to voter protection, the League was a founding member of Voters First and dedicated to redistricting reform. And I would like to introduce Ann Henkner, the League's redistricting specialist, to share with you more about Voters First.
Thank you, Meg. My name's Ann Henkner, and I've been the redistricting specialist with the League of Women Voters for about 6 years now. And the League has had a long commitment to fair elections and to redistricting. I started testifying on redistricting in 2006 and we've testified in support of then Senator Houston's bill, Representative Ledson's bill, Representative DeWine's bill over the years. I think the legislature has had some good efforts, but it hasn't quite gotten over the hill until now. So I think this is the ideal time to really come and put the voters first and take the politicians out of the process. We see this past year how well the politicians have handled it, and so it really is, it's time now. They operate by their own rules. They've been protecting themselves and their jobs for years now. So essentially the foxes have been in charge of guarding the hen house, and they've not been very good guards of the voters. Voters First is a nonpartisan coalition. The League, Common Cause, Ohio Council of Churches, Ohio Citizen Action, a lot of the good government groups have been working on this for years. We now have our proposal is an amendment that is going to create an independent citizens commission, put people in charge rather than the politicians. Politicians and lobbyists will not be allowed. They are specifically prohibited from being on the commission. I think that's going to give that group a lot more accountability to the voters as opposed to accountability to the politicians and the political parties. In addition, our transparency report, I think, showed how not in the open the process is, even though it's articulated to be a public process. Ours really will be a public process. And today, Voters First is pleased to announce that We Are Ohio, the grassroots, citizen-driven, nonpartisan coalition, is joining our Voters First campaign. Thank you.
Thank you, Ann. Now it's my pleasure to introduce Izetta Thomas, who is a preschool special needs teacher for Columbus Public Schools for the past 8 years. Izetta?
My name is Izetta Nicole Thomas. I teach special education in Columbus City Schools, and I'm a product of Columbus, of this great city. And history has taught me, through the likes of Martin Luther King and others, the importance of my voice through the act of voting. And one of the greatest tools we have as the human race, as Americans, is our voice, our vote. And my vote matters because I represent a number of people that have long gone without being heard or taken seriously. I represent minorities, women, educators, parents, children with special needs. My vote and our votes represent the foundation of this great democracy. We Are Ohio and Voters First are both integral parts of ensuring that our voices are heard. We Are Ohio decided to stay together on behalf of working and middle-class Ohioans. We Are Ohio supports Voters First. It's time to return the power to the people and put the voters in charge, not the politicians. Voters First is proposing a solution to the extreme and divisive politics at the state and national level. Out of touch and extreme politicians passed Senate Bill 5 last year and a voter suppression bill. Both went against the will of the people. These laws are possible because politicians are picking their voters instead of the voters electing their representatives. We need balance and common sense at the State House. We're going to change all of that this year. Nothing is more sacred and important than the right to vote and the right to make your vote truly count.
Thank you, Izetta. And now I'd like to introduce Dave Januszewski from Mount Vernon, where he works for a manufacturer and wants to make sure his vote counts too.
Spell your name, please. Spell my name, Januszewski.
Can you pronounce it again?
Januszewski.
Januszewski?
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm like she said, I'm from Mount Vernon, Ohio. I'm a United Steelworker. I belong to Local 1525, and I feel that my vote counts, and I want it to count, and it matters. And I want to put people first and take the politicians out of this. You know, they've been doing it their way, and we can't let it keep happening. Voters First is calling on volunteers like us to help collect petitions, to circulate signatures, to collect petitions, and talk to neighbors and friends. We're going to go door to door. We're going to go to the busy street corners. We're going to go to farm markets. We're going to even have drive-thrus where you can register. You won't even have to get out of your car. We need to take our government out of this and put the people back first. We need 386,000 signatures, so let's truly make this an Independence Day. We can't wait. People now, minorities and women have fought long for a right to vote, and we need to make sure that every vote truly counts. We owe our freedom and our liberty to our vote. We need to take back our voice and our vote. Thank you.